Yes, here we are. We are back in this second or the third session. We had learned that the one was highlighted green are the ones that you use to you can adjust. The others are locked. This one is showing like this because this is a 0. We also saw, supposing you have more than one type of feed to make, how do you get this to the other end? You just come here, you click equal, and then you come here, and then you select the raw the nutrient requirement you need, and click enter, and then you come here, click in the cell. Let me enlarge that for you to see. You click in the cell, and now this is a big plus. You move to the bottom right corner, and then you left click, non-stop, you don't release, and drag up to the last column. You have brought now the layer grower. This is now layer grower. If I may enlarge here like this, layer grower. So yeah, what next then? How do you use this tool to test whether a formula is deficient of certain nutrients? You can just calculate on the side, make a recipe turn into a formula. A formula is the one which is out of 100, and the recipe is any quantity. You learned that during the few courses backwards, previously. But now with this tool, you can make it work for you all those. What do you do? Create a recipe section for yourself. And how do you create this recipe section for yourself? Go to the row, to the sheet of recipe. Click in the corner, the top, the first cell. Just do equal, and then go to formulation. You want now to pick the ingredient and the inclusion. Especially the ingredient. You want the ingredient to be picked in the same order as it is here. Is the same order it will be there. So you click here, also in the first corner, and click enter. Of course, to bring a 0, but don't worry. Now move your cursor like this. Let me enlarge for you to see. Move your cursor here. It moves, you see, it is bigger. When it comes to the corner, it is small. Then drag up to, we saw that your total was at maybe 50. Then drag and also move. Let's see. Let me see how that will work out. Think it's better you first drag it this side. It is highlighting too. Then now drag also downwards up to 52. It is now showing total here. So that means you've copied everything from the other side. Let me see. Yeah. The way it is the other side is the way we start with maize. Now here, this is now we call it proportion. Name it proportion. When you name it proportion, you can even make it look nice. You are going now, this is where you are going to enter the formula of a farmer to check. But you want what you enter here to be reflected here. So I will now create a formula here linking this sheet to this. So what do? I will say this equals I think before we do that, let us finish this one. I'll do a total here. I'll go down to the total here. This time I'll not call it total nutrient composition. I'll call it total. This one I'll change it and call it total feed. Now I'll say this equals, I want a sum. Actually, the easiest way, this equals to sum, open bracket, you see it. You move on the bottom, this, double colon, full colon. You come here, down, full colon, this. So you can see it has highlighted from C2 to C51. Close your bracket, then enter. So this is my total. Just an example, for instance, you can just put their numbers to show maybe 80, 70, 18, like that, so that you test whether the total is okay. That's good. So now you come here to your Excel sheet of formulation and put a formula and say this one equals. You want now to get the other recipe converted into a formula here. You get me? You say equals, go to recipe, equals this amount divide by the total times 100. You have now converted that amount 89 into 100. But because you want to drag at the other formula, you don't want to do every cell, you are going to fix the bottom, the total at 52, which is this one. This one here, you don't want it to change. And this is C52, which is here. So you come here just right after recipe and exclamation mark, click there and put the $sign. And also click here and put the $sign and click enter. So it has come. So now you have your formula there. You want it to be all through. You click on it, go to this and move. Again, you drag and copy that formula up to there. So that is how it comes. So what do you do? Always when you are changing raw materials, change from here, because all your other sheet are linked to the raw material. If you're adding a new one, whichever you add it. For instance, if I added here and said I added fish meal, and then I said it is 5,000, and then DM is maybe 90, and then I'm adding here and say it is 3,000, the energy, and the protein is 56, and then the lysine is 4, and then the methionine is 3, and then the M plus is 2, and then the fat is 5, and then the crude fiber is 0, and then I do calcium is maybe is 15, 16 maybe. And then phosphorus is 4. You see what I've just done? I've just added a new raw material. What will happen to the formulation? It has come. There it is. What happened to the recipe? Let me see. It has also come. You see it? So don't change from here. Change from the other side. So if I were you, because I don't want to make that mistake there, I would highlight this here like this up to here, and then I highlight it green, and then I also lock it. I click, right click, format cell, I go to protection, I unlock, and I click OK. Then I go to review, I go to protect sheet, I just put here my password, JI, I click OK. I put again the password JI, and I click OK. So I have locked this, and it's only this that can change. And because I have linked my recipe to this, which is not a formula, the good thing with that, you can still formulate from the other end of the recipe. If you want, you just make your recipe out of 100, whichever you put in. So I can now lock this one because I've put the formula. I don't want it to be changing, because you can make that mistake. I now remove it from the color. This is home. I just go. Oops, what is happening? I remove it. You can see inclusion. Where am I? Yeah. Yes, I remove it. I make it white. I'm looking for this. Ooh. Okay. This is active, and this is active. That's weird. Anyway, let me see whether it will do again. Anyway, it is not changing color. I don't know why. Oh. Anyway, whichever, whether the color is there or not. Start home. Okay, leave the color in because I see a fill. No, leave the color in. I just right click. It is not allowing to format cells anymore. Anyway, but you can fix it. The formula has come in. Everything you put here. So now, how do I test the formula? I ask a farmer, and the farmer tells me, yeah, my formula, this is how it is. I put here, tell me, I put here, maize, 50. You say, says, hey, maize bran, yes, 100. Says, okay. And he says, yeah, soybean full fat, yes, is let me actually maybe I put 40. You say okay, and salt I don't put. General premix I don't. I mean salt I put 1. General premix I put 2, and then fish meal I put maybe 50. You just record that. it will automatically add up something and translate to a recipe. Now, translate the recipe to a formula. This, if you tot up this, you get me? If you tot up, oh, sorry, we are not put here a formula. You have, I need to first unlock. I need to first go to view and protect. We have not put there the formula. I first unprotect. Oh yeah. We say this is equals to this over what? Over 100 times what? Times raw material, we want DM, times DM of fish. But we said you fix the C because you don't want C to change. Fix the C. You fix the C with the $sign and then click enter and then you drag. See? You are dragging. So it has come up. So if I were you, I would do that even when there are zeros, when they don't have raw material, so that all the zeros that I have are filled up. How do I do that? I would first do this. So let me first show you the other and then I come back and tell you how you do that. So you come here. This was not changing because I had not yet removed from selection. I wanted this to be locked. I want to format it. I first remove the field. Did you see what was happening? It was refusing to change because I am locking it. Because I had not unprotected. You cannot change a sheet unless you have unprotected it. Oof. This one is supposed to be also this. And then I have also to unprotect it. To unlock it. Yep. To lock it. So when I say review and I click protect and I put my password again, again. Even if I do anything here, it doesn't change. So it is only this. So when I put here, if I want, this is what I'm now changing. The others I don't change. I change that and I also change the nutrient requirements. So I have two sections to change, and it's summing up to 100. And I wanted to test whether this farmer is on track. And when I check down on my graph, it is showing that there is so much of calcium. Calcium is too much. Energy is less. Protein is okay. Lysine is okay. But methionine is low. M plus C is low. Ether extract and cold fiber are okay because they must be either exactly 100 or less in a formulation. And then calcium too much, phosphorus is not good. So I would tell a farmer that formula is not good. So this is what you are going to do in your exercise. I am going to add the concentrate just to demonstrate. I am going to add a concentrate here. Let's say concentrate. I say layer concentrate. layer concentrate 20%. So, and I'm just going to assume something here. It is at 4.5 a kilo, and then the dry matter is 97, and then the ME is 3.5. Okay, let us say 4,000 or 3.5. I'm just assuming. And maybe the CP is maybe 40. And when you come to lysine is maybe 5. Methionine is maybe 4. Yeah. I would say maybe 6, 5. This is just an assumption. This is maybe 3, 4, and then this ether is maybe 5, and then this is maybe 0, maybe 2, and then this calcium is maybe 5, and then phosphorus is maybe 3. So I have made my formula. Added the layer concentrate 20%. So when I'm testing, for instance, a farmer comes, and the city has already come here. A farmer comes, it has come there, but what is missing is to do its calculation. It's here. I use the formula here. Be careful when you add, because here it's not yet added. I'll go to unprotect, and I put there my password, and I adjust here, and I say this equals to this, divide by 100 times this, enter. But I need to lock. I click again. I lock my my C, and then I click highlight and drag. So we finish this, then I show you how you can drag for everything. So you drag. Sorry, my light had gone low because battery was getting low, and now you can see it clearly there. So I have now activated. I come here, and the farmer tells me they have that tendency of say, now because in a layer we don't always add soya. It is maybe they add soya somehow, not much. So maybe a layer farmer is saying, I just use the concentrate. So he says I use 50, 150. They say how they are, and then lime, they put maybe 15, and then they come here. They don't put salt because it is a concentrate. No premix because it is a concentrate. Fish maybe puts 10 because they have started doing that. And then concentrate, it doesn't follow the 20%, because 20% means for every 100 kilograms you put 20%. But that one I see 200, almost 230. They would put 40. But he's now putting maybe 35. They would put 40 and above. So he makes that formula. They will call it adjusting the formula of concentrates. That is a common error. So when you do that, you are checking his formula. if you put 35 in 260, automatically the inclusion of the concentrate is wrong. But we will see what that does. When you come here, you look at now to your graph. What does the graph tell you? The graph is telling you that, hey, there is a problem. Of course, I'm using layer grower, but you would use layer. But there's a problem. Hey, what is it? The dry matter, yes, but when you look at the what I would say, ME, it is 100%. No, it is below 100%. CP is below 100%. Lysine is too much. Methionine is already above 100. M plus is okay. Crude fiber, not bad. Ether extract, yeah. Phosphorus too low, but calcium too much. That formula is what we call a non-balanced formula. It's not balanced. A balanced formula should have almost a level of at 100, all through 100%, except maybe for dry matter, but the rest could be at 100%. That's what we call a balanced formula. So that's how you will be checking. You will get many formulas into your Excel sheet that you've just developed, enter them into the recipe, come back at formulation, and see how it is playing out. So that's how you would do it. And so we have finished now learning to how you would test a formula. I want to show you, if you want to really have your formulation sheet already with formulas that can automatically reflect the moment you add an ingredient. If I were you, I would do like this. I would come here and introduce a formula. Say equals this over 100 times this here, because now I'm on this. You enter, you first drag this like this before you fix. So the formula has come, then you come and keep fixing now this. I just fix this, oh sorry, I fix this and this. I think I'll go up. It is easier when I'm starting from up. Fix this with this. You fix this with this. You fix this and this. Fix again. Fix. There I'm just clicking enter because it moves down. When you click enter, it automatically goes down. Yep. Too much Excel, but I know you will learn. Those of you who can't learn, work in groups. Those who know Excel, I saw some people are already saying they are waiting for this. It seems they were understanding Excel very fast. So you do that. You first lock all of them. Lock all of them. cause too much work, but don't worry, you lock all of them. Lock all of them. I'm on 24, not doing bad. Lock all of them. Oh, yeah. First lock all of them. Lock. Yeah. You lock. Not bad. I'm on 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 50, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, so you do that up to 50, and then